very shiny. We went with the what is it, Ling Long. So we'll see how Mr. Ling Long goes. Well guys, we're back here at the flat block, and yeah, there's a fair bit happening, and I will tell you the date because I do get hammered in the comments about how I keep forgetting to say the date. It is the 28th of January today. So we have been here for quite a few days. We've got Brad on the grader there. I might even get the drone up a little bit later and get a bit of that. We've got JD in the distance over there on the gas rig still. He's got about 160 hectares left of this, all of the flat block. So this is the new share farming block we're doing. Is about 1,450 hectares, which is about 3,500 acres. So he's got 160 odd hectares left, so should finish that tomorrow. I've got here on the weed it, what would that be, 260 plus, yeah, I might have another 600 hectares, so again we should finish this tomorrow, and yeah, that'll be good. So then everything should be done here, and then we can swap over tractors, and we are actually going to spray. I don't know whether we mentioned before, but we weren't going to spray, we weren't going to gas the development block, but we've decided that we will. Yeah, just because we're in good stead, we're making good progress on all of this, and you know, we've got the time, so we'll do that. So that'll be, I don't know how many days that'll be. That might be 4 days work. It's a little bit slower, a little bit harder going there, obviously, with the contours of rocks and different things in different places. So yes, we definitely figure out what we've been missing when we get onto these big flat blocks. Very, very efficient farming, apart from the fact it takes us an hour to get here, but well, it takes me an hour. I live a little bit further away than the other guys, but no, it is very nice, very nice. We'll see how good Brad is on the grader, see if we can get the good slow motion dirt, what do you call it, rolling, so off the blade. That looks pretty nice, so we'll see if he can do that, and we'll laugh at him if he can't. Well guys, a few hours have passed. You might notice it's missing a tyre. I ripped that off, got out to have a drink, and heard a bit of a leak, so the old tyre, it's leaking around the bead
It's got an O-ring in there, but this is a little bit corroded, so yeah, that's unfortunate. But anyway, the guys tried to reset it as best they can. We may need to get a yeah, maybe another bead, you know, if we have trouble. I'd say because it's been in the mine, that mine dust is real corrosive, like on the D11s, that's what we're finding. So anyway, it's another day of about 39 today, so it's warm enough. We'll lift this tyre off and see if we can get grading again. Try to get the forks under without ripping the fridge to bits. One good thing about the old ingle, there's steel, so, and it already is dinted, so that should help. Rightio, there we go. Rightio. Well, although I think it's the wrong way around. How can I do that? Oh yeah, I know what I'll do. I'll use the other tyre. Bit precarious. Go like that, eh? That's not going to work, is it? Because I got me, might need to just... Anyway, I'll see what I can figure out here, guys. It's not actually not light, the tyre. It's a cut resistant one, like the ball's about 1.5 inches thick in it, so she's quite good quality. Well, I think we've got it lined up. Good old side shift. At least if we get one bolt in there, that'll won't slip off the lip. Well, we got her on, rolled her up. Let's cool down this air conditioner, I reckon. And it'll probably heat up fairly well, the engine, so I'll just might do a little bit of a bit of ripping and just like touching up. She'll get hot, this thing, if you give her the berries too hard. It's like, we just need to make the radiator probably 20%, 10% would make a big difference, but 20% would be awesome. I guess they're not necessarily made for 100% load in 40-degree weather. Rightio. So we're just trying to build up this road here. The water wants to cut across it, so it's already got a bank running down there. So all we're doing is just grounding the road up a little bit. Yeah, so we're just getting our dirt from the sides, and yeah, see how we go. I'm not really cutting here, I'm just moving the bulk of the windrow across. I'll just probably place it up next to the road. I won't block the road at the moment, and just sort of sit it up there, because once it's up there, it's not hard to move it around. Most of the work's getting it up to that point. Anyway, you guys get the idea. I'm just taking it steady. I'm in, what, second gear. Won't work it too hard, she'll just get hot on me, so we'll just take a steady. And I've got the 6-wheel drive engaged. Matt was working on that. We had to put a new sensor in, and I haven't had any trouble, so I'm really happy about that. That updated the sensor, and you had to buy a harness, and then you needed a certain software update, but thankfully RDA, they looked into this serial number, and they said that it already had the update, so yeah, she just went in like a charm. Well, good morning guys. Oh, got a cat there saying hello this morning. Oh well, there's a few storms about last night actually. We missed out, but down the front of where we drive here was yeah, very wet. So anywhere from 4 mil to the highest I saw around the area was 26 mil. So yeah, that's great for them. Good stuff. So it's going to be another hot day. It got to 40 yesterday. It's going to be 40. What is it? 41 today. I think it's like 27, 28 degrees now. So yes, we're in the desert at the moment. Probably need to polish my exhaust pipe. Robbo will be very upset with me if I don't. Well guys, update time. Moved our windrow over, just next to the road. I've just been clearing a path and then ripping over here. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. But you can see down there. We'll let that dry out overnight a bit. I may even just do that side a little bit. Probably doesn't need as much over there, so yeah. Anyway, we're just managing our temp. We're on 98 at the moment, so just doing me 1400 revs. Not sticking the boot into it too much. And what are we doing? 5Ks, a bit over 5S, ripping. Anyway, we do this, then in the morning I can, when it's cooler, I'll be able to load the blade right up and try and move the bulk of this across when it's a bit cooler. I haven't been doing much grading. Sorry, I just got to clean you. There we go. This tyre's been causing me grief. So I got John from Duke's. He's out here, give me a hand. We'll come around here. We put because it come off the bead for me, and then it spat there. Got an O-ring in here between the bead and the rim. So we cleaned it all up. The tyre is a little bit sad, but not too bad. And we're just scratching our head. We put the foam all over it. Can't find a leak. I've done it up, and I got to hear what John thinks is happening, and I think he's right. Well, definitely right, but whether it's because it went off the bead, but that mark, he thinks the tyre's turning. So yeah, it's spinning, and then yeah, that's how we're losing our air, because it definitely wasn't losing any air when we were just down there. So yeah, we got our little sensors, but batteries are flat on. So I'll have to get some more batteries, but yeah, hopefully I can pick it up a bit sooner. Well guys, I think the white flag has gone up. We're defeated. I had John running next to me, so we've at least found the problem, so that's good. So the tyre is spinning on the rim. So it went that much in about a run, or half a run actually, yeah. So apparently when the tyre starts spinning, bit like anything, it just gets worn, doesn't it? And then it's worse next time. So it's probably been the culprit for a little bit, and now it's getting bad. So I'm just trying to chase up some tyres. Yeah, really got to do 4. Well, I think you're meant to keep the tread the same on your tandem because it's chain drive and you want the same load. Otherwise, I reckon you'd put a bit of stress under your chains. And then I don't really like having uneven side to side because then it's hard on your diff with your spider gears, so your pinion. So we're probably just going to have to bite the bullet and get 4. And then the next decision, I'll have to talk to Phil. Do we go, because we like our Bridgestones on this, they've been good, but yeah, they're going to be not double the price, but so yeah, whether we just go for some cheaper ones now that we're not using it as much. Anyway, well, the decisions, it's easy when you're sitting in the chair. You go, oh, that's good, they'll be able to make that decision. And then what we might do too is I'm going to try and chase up another ring too, I think, just to be safe, in case that's spinning has caused any wear, or yeah, just cover our bases, I reckon, guys. So that's me done for the grader. The dozer, I'm still waiting for the hose, it's down. Yeah, we're just hitting roadblocks, but positive. It's always positives. JD's still gassing, and that's still, he's on the weeded over there. You can see JD just in the distance out there, and then Matt's out over here. And they're both hoping to finish today on the flat block. And then we look through the grader, we'll head to the hills. So that's the plan, that's tomorrow morning's job. Anyway guys, we'll leave it there. I'll hand you over to Matt. See ya.
Well everyone, I think you've been filled in on some of Brad's dramas. He's just pulled the pin and taken off. I think he figures he might as well do something productive, so I'm not sure exactly what he's doing, but we're poking along here very well. This is what we've got left, about seven runs, so about 23 hectares. What have I done? Gone into a menu, I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, that's very, very, very nice. But the problem is, saying I've only got 100 litres left, which I've been chewing through roughly about 100 litres per 10 hectares. So if you do the maths, it's not going to work, but we also do, after that hits 0, we do have another 150, somewhere around like that, litres sort of left in the tank. So it's going to be close. If I was smart, which I've never claimed to be, but I should have just driven down this side, started here and worked my way that way. So if I did run out, I'd be literally right at the tank where I need to fill up. But yeah, I'm not smart. You might be able to see. No, you won't be able to see. It's very hazy. It's quite warm, but there's a white dot out there, long way away, and that's JD. So he's I don't know how many runs left he's got actually. I should ask him. You there, JD?
I am, Matt.
Yeah, how many runs you got left?
Including the one I'm on, I've got 4.
I'm catching ya. I got 7.
I also had to fill up.
Yeah, righto. So yeah, you don't need to fill up now though. You'll be just those runs and you're done, eh?
Yep.
Ah, good stuff. So I might actually finish just a little bit before him, unless I run out and have to fill up and come back to do like half a run, which it's painful. Well guys, I got one more run. JD, oh, you're not going to see it because there's no zoom on these cameras, but he is directly in front of us, about to turn around, and that is his last run he'll be on. And I'm about to turn onto my last run, so after 10 days, it's yeah, kind of funny. Now he's actually, because he's only 12 meters, he'll be doing a similar speed to me, maybe a little bit slower than me. But I got 24 meters, so like it only takes us, you know, 4 or 5 days to do all of this. But yeah, no, it's been a good slog, good effort. It's saying 0, but I reckon we might just make it. We might just make it. And if I don't, maybe I just pretend that I did. Anyway, I'm going to keep it on my pressure, make sure that doesn't drop, and I'll see you guys back at the tank maybe. Well guys, we made it. And funnily enough, what was that, JD? How long you been waiting here? Maybe 5 minutes? 5 minutes. So JD pulled up, he's done. I'm now done. And yeah, so we've finished up at pretty much the exact same time. But how you feeling?
Ready to go to bed.
You're going to sleep for 3 days.
Oh, I'd love to.
It's definitely been a slog, hasn't it?
It's been 2 weeks.
So 2 weeks of pretty well non-stop, and you're pretty much been the only one that's been...
I've been the only one on it.
Yeah, because I've been spraying and doing all sorts of other things, and anyway, you can save up for your visit the local hobby shop, we'll call it.
Yes, the hobby shop.
And you can spend all your money. Hey, something funny, there's a bit of a running joke here. Every time JD hops into my ute, it's out of fuel. Oh dear. And it is empty. So we might go and fill that up before we go. Anyway, I'm going to drop JD back to his ute. He's going to go home. I'll go home. We'll come back tomorrow and pick these machines up.
Well, good morning guys. We're back. We're back. We had some rain down here. I'm on the flat block. Got the grader here. Now we sorted out our tyre. Look at this. Some new rubber. Very shiny. We went with the what is it? Ling Long. So we'll see how Mr. Ling Long goes. We've marked John marked all the tyres. He's a bit worried. Well, he just wants to make sure it doesn't spin again, so he said go easy on it for the start. That's very hard, John. I'll try. Just to make sure we're all good. I'm just going to put some new batteries in the tyre monitor kit. I got them. These are the old rubber. So we'll keep these 3 as a spare because they're okay. This was the top one that was giving trouble, so that one will go and these 3 will keep. Yeah, so look out. But it is a bit wet. I was a bit surprised actually. Had about 15 mil here, but 2 days ago, but it's still, there's a bit of wetness there. So anyway, we mightn't be able to do much. Oh no, well we did 1 lap. We'll have a look at the tyres. That one's good. That one's good. See, there's still a bit of moisture there. And there, in that low spot. That one's good. That one's good. We've been going. Got our road done. It's just a bit wet in the table drying there. So I'll just have to leave that a few days. Let that dry out and then dress her off. But yeah, up on the top here we've got some good bit of shape. So we'll call that a success at the moment. And yeah, the grader behaved itself with the tyres. I didn't lug it up like crazy, so but yeah, the paint hadn't moved. So that's good. We'll let it dry out. At least it's what we've gassed, it'll wash in a bit. So yeah, awesome. Alright guys, I'll leave you to it. We'll catch you later.